And welcome back to Wisconsin Tonight. Our good friend Jessie Garcia has officially published her second book. It came out last week. The title is No Stone Unturned, and it profiles the Fitz-Randolph family of Verona, Wisconsin. Joining us tonight are the aforementioned author Jessie Garcia and Olympic gold medalist Casey Fitz-Randolph. Thanks, both of you, for coming in. Jessie, let's talk about the book. What is this story about?
Well, first I want to say, Steve, that this book is the kind of book that is going to stick with people.
Okay.
It's a very deep, very thought-provoking book because the stories are so intense and so real in this book. So it is about the Fitz-Randolph family, and they are just a normal Wisconsin family in a number of ways, but they have had the most incredible ups and downs. Casey won an Olympic gold medal in 2002 in speed skating in Salt Lake City, and then 8 years later, his healthy, athletic sister was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. And so, as the title implies, the family left no stone unturned in trying to find a cure for her cancer, and that includes going to 2 different countries outside of America and trying a number of alternative treatments.
So back to the title, Casey, No Stone Unturned. Your sister did some treatments that aren't legal. She did some really alternative therapies here. What was that roller coaster like of, let's see what sticks?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fairly intense, and the decisions were not made lightheartedly. I mean, our family was, really a clan of rule followers, right? I mean, for 20-some years of our lives, Jessie and I, pursued goals, and you needed to play by the rules in order to, in order to succeed, but in order to feel good about succeeding. So when you all of a sudden are faced with a situation where playing by the rules is not a very good option, i.e. a death sentence, you don't take it lightly. But it was exactly that, a roller coaster of ups and downs, and ultimately, when you're dealing with life versus death and a loved one, you do what you feel is right, and that's what we did.
Jessie, you've covered sports here for a couple decades in Wisconsin. We only see 20, 30 seconds on the news at night, but you have longer conversations when the camera's not rolling. Tell me about the conversation that this project grew out of.
Yeah, that's actually, it was sort of a chance conversation. We were doing a story on Casey in 2012. It was just a follow-up, sort of an Olympians, where are they now kind of piece on a farm, right, a piece of property that he owns near Madison. And in speaking with his father, Jeff, I just casually asked, how's Jessie doing? Jessie Fitz-Randolph being his sister. And he said, well, actually, she's going through breast cancer treatments right now. I had no idea. And the more we began talking about that, a few weeks later, he sent me an email and said, we've been thinking about writing a book about some of the things that we've been doing. Is this something you'd be interested in? And it turned into this project.
Jessie's a sweetheart. We all know that. But was it tough to talk about some of the things that you do in the book?
Yeah, I mean, not tough with Jessie. She bent over backwards to accommodate us, and she was easy to share with. That having been said, it's not easy to share your life story, period, right? When you're sharing, you're airing your dirty laundry along with the clean stuff. And you talk about, medical marijuana, not even legal, and leaving the country for alternatives, and as well as just, our personal lives. It was not just the good, it was the bad, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but it was all the truth. And that was, the resounding feat that we wanted to accomplish in this.
Jess, I'll give you the last word here. We want to get this book in people's hands. Where do they find it?
Yeah, well, and thank you, Casey, for everything you said. It was a true pleasure working with them as well. We have a website, nostoneunturnedbook.com.
Okay.
In fact, if you purchase through there, then that allows us to donate more money to meaningful cancer research. But it is also available on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com and other major retailers like that.
Glad to see you keeping busy, Jessie.
Yes, thank you.
Casey Fitz-Randolph, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
The book, No Stone Unturned, available now both online at Amazon and Barnes & Noble, and as Jessie said, nostoneunturnedbook.com. It's all at the website, TMJ4.com.